The executives who master AI integration in the next 18 months will define the next decade of business. The ones who don't, well, they'll be asking the ones who did for jobs.
In case some of you are thinking that AI is a hype, there's over $100 trillion committed to AI today, and there'll be $500 trillion over the next 4 years. There has never been a mountain of investment like this in human history before.
The question isn't whether this technology works, it's whether you're going to lead with it or get buried by it.
So every board globally has got this kind of burning platform that's underneath them. It's the leaders who embrace this AI and show, brevity and speed to be, curious around how that can be baked into their organisation to thrive and, both be disruptor and enabler. And I think those are the ones that will win in the next few years. AI can now do functional work smarter, faster, quicker. But now it's about the vital game, what I call the uniquely human game. So the question isn't whether AI will transform your workplace, it's whether we as leaders can design that transformation to make humans more vital.
What I really love today is hearing the founders talking about the human-centered approach of AI and also the kind of sense of EQ. I think those kinds of areas are often overlooked, and it was really reassuring, especially come from local government, to know that it's not forgotten.
Yeah, we've heard today that AI is here to stay. Businesses already started investing a lot in AI, and if we want to stay relevant, if we want our business model to be viable in the coming years, we really need to use AI, invest into it, empower our people to be better at their work.
One valuable thing that I have learned today is not to have expectations of what AI will bring to business here in London, in Europe and the US. I think I came with a judgment that AI would be good for one thing or two things, but I haven't realized its real impact on so many aspects of the work that I do and that many of us do in the market.
The number one thing you got to do in digital transformation is to know your process and then go from an as-is state to a to-be state and then figure out how technology can help you along the way. A lot of companies, they make the mistake of going straight into automation and AI, which is okay for a couple of examples and projects. But the problem is you're going to hit a glass ceiling very, very quickly. The important thing is to figure out what your company does, figure out where you need to go, which is process engineering, and then find a way to get to the North Star, which is the to-be process. And when you do that, you got to build workflow engines, and then you'll find a way and areas where automation and AI can be used. So the biggest advice I have today, out of a lot of advice that I've given, is this. Don't focus on tools, focus on process first, and then figure out a way of getting from the as-is state to the to-be state. But to do that, you've got to have business analysts in the room. You've got to understand how to do a process map in the first place. But that's exactly where you need to start. Don't go straight into automation and AI tools. You're just going to waste your time and hit a glass ceiling at the end of the day.
I think the final keynote speech with, I'm going to call him AI McGarry, I just thought was utterly thought-provoking, challenging probably our perceptions of thinking as transformation officers.
The most surprising thing that comes out of it is not that successful AI projects will only get positive results and positive outcomes. It will also get a different kind of cultural transformation, because people who get impacted by the AI and people who get to use it, who get to interact with it, will feel different. They will feel that their job is more important right now. They will have more of satisfaction working in this area, be more productive and get more of value.
Some of my sort of key takeaways from the event itself, it's clearly a good energy here, some very interesting people to talk to.
I don't think I've ever been to an event where the conversation has continued down the stairs and through the bar. Generally, everyone's just going to the bar to crack on with the conversation that they had left, but even now the conversation continues and I'm keen to get back to it.
I think generally with events focusing on AI, it can feel really overwhelming and, not necessarily safe in terms of knowledge and things like that, but actually coming along today, it just felt so genuine and kind of, I guess there was a real will to focus on the relational side as well as the technical side. So I'm definitely going away feeling much more energy in this space and really pleased that I came along.